The Boom Boys have managed to save the first dreamer under Octavian's spell, Tristram. Now, the knight has offered to help them, while also keeping their own cover as a dreamer to save more people. The boys now have a choice to make going forward of who to save next in Grim Hollow Boom Boy Session 29, Dreams of the World Beyond, Strange Changes. Little reminders from last time. Y'all got Tristram's helm. Nobody laid claim to it specifically yet. We were also missing Drew, so it's also kind of fair that nobody laid claim yet. So, some reminders. You do know what it does, because Tristram knows what it does, so you didn't have to go to a shop to learn. Um, you can cast Eldritch Blast cantrip at will with it. It would be a charisma spell casting ability modifier for it. You would know Sylvan as a language, both be able to speak it and understand it. And if you attune to the helmet, you'll be able to hear the whispers of Vetra, the spirit of nature who lives in the Dark Oak Grove in the Kingdom of Charnel. You also would gain a new flaw.
But that Eldritch Blast, though.
And Sylvan.
That may also prove to be useful.
Magic already.
I think I do is the main one in the party, actually. So that's the reason that I was going to claim it, but I was like, I already have magic.
Yeah, our main magic users are you and technically Chris. Because because he is a paladin, so he does have access to some magical capabilities. Even if he's he's an Oathbreaker, but he still has Oathbreaker abilities, right?
Yes,
that is true.
So he still has access to magic. It's just a different kind of magic than if he had his oath intact.
Well, I figured I would let somebody else take a shot at it if they'd like. If nothing else, Laxton, he's gonna hold on to it.
I do believe I have enough flaws as it is.
Yes, only Lexnor needs to be talking to someone in his head. That seems logical.
I did joke that Drew should have it since he wasn't here. But that's up to you guys.
I'm cool with anyone having it. I don't believe it's wise for me to get it.
I think it'd be funny if I did, but at the same token,
I already
have magic, so yeah.
I don't think Boone would even consider touching that fucking thing.
I think
nobody takes it. I'm gonna take it.
I was gonna say, I think, funny enough, you might be the most prepped to use it, though, as well, because let me double check. You also have a pretty good charisma to start with, so you would probably be the most well equipped for it.
Yeah, my charisma's only a 13, so it's not horrible, but it's not great.
Yeah, but also I do enjoy seeing what happens with Andrew when he makes deals and talks with creatures like that.
So you kind of want to
imagine what is the creature? Wait,
it's it's kind of a ooze creature that they fought last time. It's a spirit of nature that's been corrupted. It's what they fought in the dream, but it exists in the real world, and it's still alive in the real world. Because it's what killed.
And it whispers to you.
Because it's what killed Tristram.
And Boone may or may not have taken a vow to kill it in the real world. That might have been something that happened.
Unless we retcon it, but we won't.
That is also true, and that is
only cowards use retcons.
Well, if Boone has his heart set on something,
He's like, if Boone wants to do it, what? Tanachi's like,
I'm not
man.
gonna get in his way.
Tanachi's like, I didn't make this deal.
God damn it! I've had Andrew on mute the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
No, he's been talking this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I said if Boone desires to kill the ooze, who am I to stop
If he's in the mood to ooze slay.
him?
Look, first and foremost, I ain't touching that fucking helmet. Second, I made a dead man. What's he gonna do? Whine about it if I don't do it?
I mean, hey, maybe.
Although, given the nature of this world, and Boone did agree to go kill that thing, probably have to go and actually do that. But
Yeah, this
that'll
this
be
is
something later.
this would be like a time when Aaron would speak up and be like, "Yeah, I would making deals with the dead and then welching on them. I don't think is a very smart move."
Us Welch? No, never.
You're right. You're not. I get ghosts. I don't need any more ghosts.
What kind? Never mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to change up Aaron a bit so that way y'all can recognize him more. I just had to give him an accent.
Oh.
What kind of accent was that?
I was kind of leaning because I've been playing Dragon Age: The Velguard. Well, finished it recently, so I was going for like the Antivan Crows, kind of like Venice, Italy, kind of.
Oh, I see.
The Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio, and Auditore.
Oh, old Ezio. I spent many a childhood with the man. Many a long night when I should have been in bed.
Because Aaron is a,
What was he doing to you?
He was killing people and jumping out of eagles' nests and what have you.
That's fair. Yep. All right. Well, with that, it is the morning, and at this point, Tristram's like, "All right, I guess I should get going and doing what I'm supposed to do at this point. Otherwise,
Yes.
Octavian will be suspicious."
Yep.
And we couldn't have that now, could we?
Probably not a good idea. And so they open the door, and as they do, y'all can kind of see. Let's see, y'all are a little north of the. Let me make sure I got the right map for y'all. Y'all are at the right spot. Yeah. So it'd be over here that y'all are kind of at, right? And y'all will be coming out of the farm, and you make your way down to like the main. I assume going towards the main square, right, to find your next person to save.
Yes.
Which that takes a few minutes, so this is really a time to kind of discuss. Okay, well now we've got 2 more people, right?
Yeah.
Just
We
remind. Yep.
We got Anatole
Mm-hmm.
and damn it, what's their name?
Tristram?
Mm.
Oh, wait, no, the remaining. My bad.
Tristram.
Yeah. Oh, great note taker. What does Douth's note say?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, there you go. Anatole and Skip.
Yep. Not Griselda, because she fucking pieced the fuck out as soon as we got here.
Yeah,
This
that
is true.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see. For context, Andrew, Skip is that woman you oh so politely interrogated.
Hey, I was told to interrogate.
Interrogate he did. Yep.
Yeah.
There was definitely some of that occurred.
For those of y'all who are new to our Grim Hollow game, yeah, his a little recap of what happened there. He went for a harsh interrogation on somebody who has no idea what's going on and that they're dreaming and that this is a world of dead people who are just living in a dream fantasy world. And basically made them hard reset.
Yeah, they glitched out.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a pleasant experience as well.
So, it's basically like talking to somebody like in Skyrim or any RPG, and you're just looping through the dialogue, and that's basically what Tanachi did. He kind of looped through the dialogue and went, no, 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 give me that dialogue, and he couldn't quite get the right dialogue, and so he got frustrated and slammed the keyboard, and
Somehow unlocked a new, new additional quest. But hey.
yeah. Um, yeah, the one information you did get from Skip was that they were looking for. Well, Note Taker might have it actually. What Skip mentioned they were doing.
They are looking for their cat.
Yep. Okay. I'm testing y'all, seeing what y'all remember.
I knew we were on the hunt for something, but in character and out of character, I had no idea what I was looking for. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't slip my mind. The character mends with the person. Ooh.
And also, Boone has a pet of his own now after y'all helped Tristram.
Oh
with
yeah,
their-
thanks for that.
You're welcome. You'll have a
I'm
helmet shortly.
so happy.
So yeah, y'all eventually make it to town, and the first thing you notice is that everybody who's out is walking backwards everywhere.
Oh, that seems correct. Laxnar will attempt to walk backwards. Do I need to roll for that?
Yes, give me a flat dexterity, not a save, just a regular skill check.
I'm gonna do the same.
Dexterity. Oh,
well,
+2 to that, so.
Yeah, although if you have proficiency in acrobatics, I will accept acrobatics.
I did not, so it was also a +2.
What about athletics?
No, I'm looking for a dex check here of some sort.
Well, I got a
Okay.
13. Okay, 14. We're getting there. We're not looking the part, but
What is this we're trying to do?
Well,
we're
walk
we just
backwards and catch up with someone.
They're trying to walk
break
backwards, and
conversation.
because right now, like y'all made it to town, and y'all noticed like everybody in like all the dreamers are walking backwards. And actually, the thing you also notice, strangely enough, is none of them are bumping into anything. Like they managed to go like on their routes like they normally would from the day to day.
one of
Just
the Skyrim mods went
just
wrong.
like just fine.
Yeah, one of them
No,
Skyrim mods is
I don't think I'll be doing that.
Yeah, me neither.
All
right.
Laxnor and Tanachi, y'all both bump into some of the sellers' carts that are like further out, like near the market area. And y'all bump into different ones though. One of you bump into one where there is this woman. Let me basically this elf who has some weapons and armor, for sale.
Mhm.
Weapons and armor for sale.
Bump
And
into
then,
the cart. He goes
yep.
into action.
And then, y'all can decide who bumps into that one. Whoever wants to.
I feel like I would probably be most likely to bump into armor and weapons, something I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. You want the best weapons and armor in town? You're
Loud
here.
crashing noises.
Yeah. And she's like, hey, you break it, you buy it.
What if I can't afford to buy it?
Well, then I'll have to have you arrested.
Good, quite. I will continue walking backwards in this direction, and by that, I'm going to start walking forward again.
You're just like, I learned my lesson. And then meanwhile, who's the other one? Tanachi? Yeah, Tanachi, you bump into the shields and armors salesman that's across the way from
Oh no,
that.
not the rival business.
And it's this big hulking orc man. And he goes, Oi, what you doing?
Normal stuff.
You looking for some armor? You want some plated armor?
Plated armor.
I make the best. Don't listen to him. He makes the worst. Hey, you! Stop it, Adara. You're always trying to tell them that your stuff is better. Because it is.
Well, if yours is truly better, ma'am, then how about I purchase a nice set of armor? How much is this set here? I'm just going to point to the first thing on her table.
That's 150 gold.
150 gold? Okay, great. I'm going to just get it out of my pocket. Oh, I've dropped my wallet on the ground. Give me just a moment. Okay, now, Caleb, I'm going to be picking up a bunch of pebbles off the ground.
Yep. Somebody remembered how the
Yep,
economy
I
works
did.
here.
I did. That is a key note that Laxnor plans to hold on to.
Does that mean that the stuff is not going to be real armor?
Yes, it means it may be wood and looks like plate.
I see.
I'm gonna
Oh.
lean into my seller and ask him, hey, is that your competition over there?
He's like, yeah, hey, oi, you, man picking up your money.
Yes?
You should get my armor. Mine's better than hers and cheaper. I'll give you it for 130.
130, hmm? Well, he does drive a hard bargain, ma'am.
I'll give you mine for 100.
100? Oh, now that's a steal. What do you say to that, sir?
Oh yeah? And he starts to walk out of his little shop area and kind of walks around and starts to make his way over to the other shop.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's sparked
Backwards?
something.
Yeah, backwards. Yep. He has to. Yeah, he has to go backwards.
Walking.
Yep.
Angrily
this is
walking
getting
backwards
better.
has to look
The Michael
crazy.
Jackson orc.
He's like stomping in reverse.
Yeah, he's doing that hulking, menacing walk, but it's backwards. So
Oh boy.
so he's like got his arms locked and he's like swinging him with the elbows out.
Yeah, I bet he's beautiful.
Ah, that's hilarious.
This is elaborate.
and
This sweet little innocent experience has turned into so much more.
the elf goes, "Oh yeah," and she gets out of her shop and starts to also go around to confront the other person.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm pissed off too.
I really want to see his interaction.
Yeah, I was about to say, at this point, I do nothing but stand there in awe, just grinning ear to ear, mouth agape, just.
And then, of course,
just
like
waiting.
the end of it is like they both have to like turn around to face each other and lock eyes, because at this point they're back to back, and so like eventually, of course, they have to turn around,
Yeah.
so that way they're at the right spot that they're supposed to be. It's almost like, because that's the thing, right? Like y'all been here at least now. This is your second day, and you kind of were told the gist of it that they basically live out certain events. So this is like, yeah. And so the big guy goes, Adar, you always try to outsell me. How would you expect any of us to make a profit if you're selling it for 100? You know it takes about 50 to make it. I can't go much lower. Well, Bronson, if you didn't start yelling at my customer, I wouldn't have had to do it. Why were you trying to sell to my customer? He was at my shop. And
I'm
they,
just gonna.
yeah.
I'm just gonna. I think Hume and Boone are just gonna look at each other and actually leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way.
As I say, I
Fuck it.
am
We'll
just
start with the one
living
that
every minute.
Tanachi terrorized the other day. That's where we'll start.
Sounds good to me.
and they go,
I'm good right where I'm at.
and that's when they both kind of look at Laxnor, and they go, "How about this? We both will make you our best armor for the same price, and then you choose who's made you the best one."
I think I'll take you up on that offer. Let's see what you got.
And Adara goes, "You're
Yo,
on."
can
And
I
they
shoot it to test it?
Adara goes, "Yeah, let the outsider do that, so that way it's fair." And so they both start to run backwards back to their shops.
This
And
was the most dysfunctionate meeting.
they like start they light up their forges, and you see them start to actually like get to work. Like they pull out their iron and put it into the smelters and start heating it up and getting ready to go. Like they're
I
going
just
from
assumed I would have to
scratch.
go backward.
They're doing everything back there.
Well, once they get to their stations, they kind of like go forward. It's when they're going from place to place, right?
Better.
Okay.
Oh my god. Do they fucking like lock in place like video game characters?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Lord.
But yeah, and they're like, this might take all day, but we're gonna give you the best.
Can
And
we
so,
just let them know that we'll be back?
yeah. This is your chance to exit.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh.
you work on that.
And
We'll
we'll
be back
swing.
later.
We'll swing back through after it's done.
I
Love those guys above game. Or that lady and that guy.
This is such a yeah. That was Bronson and Adara. Once again for our note taker.
Bronson and Adara.
Adara's
Can't wait to see what they make us.
Adara's technically non-binary, but she they is fine.
Never gonna give you it.
So they yeah, they get to work. At this point, Octavian kind of is walking through the square, and he's actually walking correctly because, he's not affected by his own dream magic, right?
Yeah.
And he sees y'all, and he goes, "Oh my, this is what did y'all do last night?"
Oh, I tell you, it was a wonderful night's sleep.
We slept.
Yes. Don't you remember?
Speak for yourself.
Oh, well, I slept. I am a dreamer after all. He winks at him.
Well,
Uh,
I wanted y'all to bring more control to this place, not less.
I don't know what sleeping
Oh.
had to do with anything,
oh,
but
you're one of those.
Um,
Kumi, manners.
I'm sorry.
what do you
You
mean by
might
that?
be one of them. Oh, nothing. You're an awesome person.
oh, I wish I was told I was an awesome person more often, more so than just like, oh, Laxnor, you're doing it again. Oh, you're talking to yourself.
Maybe if one of those dreams helped us, I would call you awesome more often.
You know, if I end up here, you have to give me a good dream, as he points to uh, Octavian.
Got some
Uh,
dreams, all right.
I will say, Boone, your little pet, he's been kind of hanging close to you this whole time, right? Like, kind of by your feet.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and Octavian notices him and kind of gives a little shudder, and he's like, "What is that?"
I'm.
Bro, what do you mean? What is that? Didn't you make all this?
I believe it's a above game, Caleb. What did um Tristram say it was?
Um,
A raccoon. That's what we were going with.
yeah, raccoon. Yeah.
What's the matter? You never seen a raccoon before?
Hmm.
It's
What
like a
a
trash panda.
what a lowly beast.
Yeah, they are, but they have their uses.
Hmm.
That reminds me, Boone, has your pet met my pets?
Don't think they have.
Ah, marshmallow, and I snap one of my little pouches.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think if it would have crossed the board. Did you bring your bag? I guess it would. I guess it
I
would
mean,
be in the
yeah, I
dream.
never put it down.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it would be in the dream world with you, which means somewhere in the real world, it is also just passed out like y'all are.
Oh, convenient.
Um.
I assumed everyone went in everything.
Yeah. And so, um, yeah. So you have it with you. And it kind of pops its head out, does a little like rabbit like nose scrunches,
Yeah.
like sniffing the air for the first time because you haven't really let it out since y'all got here.
No, I more so been slipping food in its bag.
Bro's gonna freak out when he smells this air.
Its eyes do widen a bit as if like it's trying to figure out what's going on, and it kind
I
of
just
just
give it a little scratches.
yeah, like you see its nose scrunch up a little bit faster, and it looks at Boone's pet, and it goes back in the bag.
Oh, and they're there in due time, in due time. He's shy.
And
The whole dying thing really did, affect it.
Yeah, I don't think we ever said what the creature is in game. Like, so y'all still
oh,
don't know
like
what it actually is, but because it doesn't look like it looks like a bunch of purple and like very dream-like swirls, right? But it's
yeah.
just in the shape of a raccoon.
Uh,
I know I said above board what it is, but in game
Yes.
y'all haven't figured out yet.
I'm sure Laxstar would love it just all the same.
Yeah.
I was about to say nobody's really asked.
yeah, you
Ugh.
just kind of
He's rocking with us, so we're rocking with him.
for
Yeah.
now, I suppose.
No,
What do you
but you
mean
shouldn't
for
speak
now?
like that.
You should
Well,
put it in a bag like your friend's pet.
hmm. I'll take it under consideration.
Well, anyways, I just wanted to check in. Seems that things are worse than when I hired you. Um, fix this.
They have to get worse so that they can get better.
And
Sure
so
thing.
yeah, and
we'll
with
handle
that, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
We'll handle our business, Octavian, and then we'll be out of your hair.
Yes, yes, yes. And he turns around and walks off.
All right. Let's go help a woman find a cat so she can go to bed.
A woman find a cat. Well, where
Yeah.
on earth are we going to find a cat here?
We gotta find it. That's what he just said.
Well, let's go and talk with the one you terrorized.
I don't think I can show my face to her. I freak out.
All right, then. I'll go and deal with it.
Look at Boone. Such a natural born leader.
I despise this so much.
He loves us. He really does.
You're fucking lucky I do. I wouldn't put up with this if I didn't.
Oh, Boone, such a kidder.
I will head over to where Skip is located.
Yep. So Skip is kind of walking backwards, looking around, right? Let me get what they're up to for you. Sorry, it's wrapped up in here somewhere. Ah, yes. So you find her, and she looks up, and she's like, "Oh, hi!"
Hey, how are you?
And she like has to turn around, and I'm okay. I'm just looking for a cat.
A catch.
Yeah.
Cat?
Yeah, I was sent out to look for this cat. You see, there's a cat.
I'm so sorry.
Um, yeah, it's just one of the stray cats. Octavian's been having me look for them. His name is the cat's name is Hierophant. Multicolored, long hair, yellow eyes. Have you seen it?
I'm afraid not, but I could help you look.
Yeah. That would be really helpful. Um, where do you think we should look?
Well, we could look at section 2, where all the hidden cats are on the map.
Okay. Uh, so she's like, "Oh yeah, that's Cat Alley. Yeah, we should look there."
Yep. Stray Cat Alley.
Sounds like the place for us.
All right. So anybody helping? It's gonna be a survival check, with advantage.
Okay.
A survival check.
With advantage.
Ooh, not my specialty.
Did I roll? Oh, okay, never mind.
Uh,
Oh.
17, 19.
Oh. Wow. 17, 18, 19, 20.
Well, 18, 17.
15,
Yeah,
15,
yeah.
dang.
15.
So we got 18.
15s.
We got an 18, a 20, and 15. Um, is Humi also helping with the search?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let me see what I get real quick. What is it I'm rolling for to search?
Survival check advantage with advantage. So it would be your
That
wisdom. So it's
11.
plus 0, yeah. And then, yep, 11. Okay. So everybody else, sorry, Huey, you didn't quite get there. Everybody else, though, you are able to notice um, you're able to kind of like track this pathing of like footing. And in fact, Laxnor, you specifically with your dirty 20,
Yes.
you managed to find a sliver of hair from the fur, this multicolor like orange and white fur,
Uh-huh.
and you managed to find it, and you kind of pull it up, and Skip goes, "Yeah, that's it. That's the fur.
Oh, lovely.
So we're on the right track."
Huh. Well, that's good, because for a moment I was starting to get worried.
And so like it's shedding a bit, but not too badly. And then Tanachi with an 18, you're able to kind of find some footprints from that first spot, kind of like bouncing around through the mud in this alley, and you kind of see it hop, like you see the paw prints kind of hop from being on the ground to getting on a trash bin, back on the ground, as if it's like you can kind of guess it's chasing something.
Hmm.
And
Seems like it was chasing something. I wonder what it could be.
Boone, uh, with your 15s, you are able to kind of, with all this info that the other two have gathered, kind of track it out of Cat Alley and into the main town square.
Okay.
And I won't make y'all roll another check. I think y'all are able to kind of track it to where it's going, because y'all did really well all together. Like even with the 11 from Hume, y'all averaged pretty well, and you managed to kind of follow the prints to a window at one of the shops, and it's an open window, and that's where the footprints end.
Mm.
Hmm.
All right. Well, you know what I think we should do, boys?
Wait.
What's that?
This. And Boone will close the window and head into the shop.
Oh, how smart. Close the window.
I would have never thought of that.
No, I'd left that bad boy right open. Because how else is the cat going to get in if we shut the window? We want him out here. I imagine everybody else is leaving like snores.
We cut off a route of escape.
For us,
Uh,
maybe.
and as Boone, you walk to the front of the shop, you realize it's Simone's shop.
Hold on.
Wait. Who's Simone?
Was that the magic person?
I think so, yeah.
Yes, she's the enchanter, the local enchanter.
Aw.
Okay, cool. Oh, yep. Magic shop owner from Galena.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go on in.
All right. Uh, And when y'all walk in, y'all see Simone, and she's like, "Oh, hey, friends, welcome back."
Yes,
Yo.
yes, quite.
Hey,
Howdy.
I'm good, and you see her just kind of sitting, kind of just standing there, and her little moth familiar is kind of flying around the shop.
Is the moth familiar moth-like, or is it purple swirling moth?
It's it's like moth-like, but still like this magic. It's not the same kind of. It's not purple swirl
Oh.
like it's not like the Boone's pet. It's like how you would normally think a familiar would look.
Mhm. I'm just curious to know if what she thinks of Boone's pet.
She doesn't quite catch it immediately. Uh, what y'all notice is you hear some in the back of the shop as like the moth familiar kind of flies into the back.
so we're looking for a cat, and we think it may have come in here. Do you mind if we look around a bit, Simone?
Oh yeah, Hierophant. Yeah, he loved poor that kitty loves to chase poor Gossamer around. Probably right in the back.
All right.
Oh, the cat
Thank
is
you.
regular here.
Um, if by regular you mean regularly stalks my familiar, yes.
Hmm. That's how rude of the cat. Yes.
Oh, you left your window open, right?
Well, yes, I was letting the air in.
Mm.
Oh, yes, normal things to do. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go grab that cat.
Okay. And yep, you see the cat back there, and it's kind of doing the little like wiggle butt as it's like about to pounce and try to catch the or try to catch the moth. But
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Mister.
and it looks at you, and then the cat Hierophant starts to run off.
No, you don't.
All right, you can give me whatever ability check you'd like that you think you can use to catch Hierophant.
Can I block the
Uh,
door? So if he tries to run out the door, I can catch him.
pretty smart, bro.
Yeah, just give me
All
whatever plan you've got, and then give me whatever skills you think
right.
would match that plan.
Yeah. I think I'm
Well,
just gonna like.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna just like give him that quick like up scoop people do for cats.
Up, scoop.
So I guess I'm gonna go with athletics.
Okay.
I assume something I would do would be dexterity based if he does run.
Um, what kind of check was this? I'm sorry.
Whatever, based on whatever you tell me that you're planning to do. So it's up to you.
Um, I guess a dexterity based one.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
try and catch him.
yeah. Okay.
That was
I
not
guess.
great. Okay. Let's hope
Hold
he
on.
doesn't run my way.
Hold on. Let me. I guess. Well.
All right. With that, we got a 12, 11, and a 14. Um, that, y'all can this Hierophant kind of dashes originally like towards like trying to get away from Boone, tries to make it towards the door, but Tanachi manages to like block the path and kind of make sure the shop door's shut, right? And you manage to successfully do that, but Hierophant starts to kind of like crazy leg kind of juke you and starts to run backwards towards where Laxnor is. And Laxnor makes an attempt to like quickly pick him Hierophant up, but as Laxnor like kind of double scoops, right, with both hands to kind of like just pick him up, he manages to kind of like just barely like jump out of your reach.
Oh no.
And just as he does that, Boone is like booking it back towards the front to kind of catch up with y'all, and Hierophant kind of manages to jump right into Boone's catch, and Boone quickly locks in and has Hierophant.
Nice. I had somebody who was ready for him.
And yeah. And Hierophant just goes,
Yeah, I'm not happy about it either.
But as like Hierophant's kind of freaking out, they start to eventually calm down, realizing, okay, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah. I gonna go and walk over to Skip. They got him.
All right, we should bring him back to Octavian.
All right. Well, let's go.
Where's my beer? I'm just kidding. But it's still in the box.
Yeah, and thankfully Octavian's house isn't that far. It's over here.
Alright.
So
Thanks,
y'all
Simone.
come back again.
What is Nina Simone?
Oh, we will. We have more gold to spend now
Oh, good.
on the gems. Yes, I remember.
Yeah. Your restoration gems that aren't.
That will only work in the dream world.
But they won't. Yeah. They make sense of the dream world, yeah. So yeah, so y'all make it to Octavian's house. It's about late afternoon at this point. Y'all have been at this all day. And whoever wants to knock can knock. If not, Skip will do it.
Alright, yeah, go on.
So she knocks, does a little bit of a. Only the shave and a haircut, no 2 pence. Eh,
That was funny. Sorry.
yeah. Classic door knock. Come on, people. And so Octavian opens the door and goes, "Ah, yes, I've been expecting you, Skip. Wonderful, you found Hierophant. And I guess so. Y'all helped as well."
Of course, as we intend to do. Give a little nod.
Okay, well, and he kind of like nods at you all, knowing that okay, yeah, this is who you're working on next.
I give him the old wink.
All right, and he takes the cat and shuts the door.
What do you think he's going to do with that cat?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Not important to me.
man, I'm exhausted after that.
Yeah, tell me about it. Chasing a cat through a magic shop. There's a book
Yeah.
in there somewhere.
Well, um, bye. And she like kind of waves bye to y'all and makes her way back to her house.
So,
All right. Now,
now we gotta go see a man about a shield.
Yes.
what?
We have to go.
Oh,
we have
yeah.
to go make
Yeah,
good on
thank-
our wager.
Okay, we'll do that, and hopefully they'll be asleep by the time we need to.
I will be tired after that. Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's go see how that bet you guys made comes along.
Quite.
So y'all go back to the like main like shop square part of town, and you see both Bronson and Adar kind of like finishing up their armor, and they're like staring at each other as they like do the finishing touches. And when y'all arrive, they kind of go, "Oh, so mine's better." No, mine's. And they're like already ready to like just show off the armor.
All right, everybody, settle down.
And the rest of the like town squares kind of look just like rolling their eyes. They're like, "We've seen this like so many times that it never stops with these two."
Mm. Well, I for one am very interested to see how this goes and comes along.
And so they like Bronson's like, "I will go first. Here, little mageling," and he like straps you into the armor that he made, and
Mhm.
it's pretty heavy for you, right? Like, cause it's not, it's not really made for mages. Like, you're a wizard. You're not really supposed to be in armor to begin with.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my gun and be like, well, let's let this do the talking.
Maybe we should.
Aim it right at him.
Maybe we should try it with me not wearing the armor.
Oh no, I am so confident in this that there's no way that he should be able to make it. And Adara's like, "Well, hold on. How do we know that this gunman isn't in on it?"
Oh no, trust me. If he's given the opportunity to shoot me, he probably will.
Here. And she hands Tanachi a gun and she goes, "Use my gun so that way I can make sure that he's not cheating."
Well, how do I know that the gun you've given me isn't a prop to help your agenda and shoot less
Yeah,
powerful?
yeah, Adar, we just met these people together at the same time. They're a neutral party. Let them do what they're doing.
I'm kinda with the dog on this one. Just my word of, you know, concern.
And Adar's like,
I'm
"Fine,
gonna
fine.
I'm gonna raise the weapon and say, like, Lexnor, are you ready?
All right."
I don't like where this is going. Because I see where this is going.
All right. I need just regular attack roll from Tanachi.
Aww.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Steve. I barely miss.
Yeah, I'm concerned, to say the least. But
So what
yeah,
kind of
let's
armor is
have
this?
it.
Is it like the chest piece? Or...
Oh, it's the chest piece. So
Okay.
this is like so you're aiming for the chest.
So you know what? I'm just gonna let what happens because I already know where this is going. But yeah, go ahead.
By the way, this is the rifle and not the blunderbuss.
That is appreciated. Before this takes place, I'm just gonna be like, all right, Stinachi, I'm ready whenever you are. And can I just cast shield on myself?
It would not be in the spirit of this competition, but yes.
Okay, is it gonna be noticeable if I cast shield on myself?
Have we
Yeah.
just? Yeah, I was gonna say, have we described what it looks like when you cast shield?
What does it look like when you cast shield?
What else do I have? I have something else, don't I?
Hold on.
I do not.
Let me
Well,
see. I'm trying to find the spell. Hold on. It's got a vocal component, so you'd have to say something for it to cast.
I assume it's just like shield.
But it
So
is
you can whisper it.
but it is an imperceptible barrier, so that means it's not really.
oh, it is. Yeah, it's an invisible barrier. So,
Yeah.
is the
You
verbal
said
component the
doesn't have-
actual name of the spell?
Well, so it's shield, but it requires a verbal and a like. Oh no, it's got a somatic component as well.
And in layman's terms.
Yeah.
Movement.
You got to make some specific movements.
Oh, okay. So, all right. In the most ready for this fashion that Black Snark could summon, he's just like, let's see if this armor can shield, and he does this like, both arms out, kind of downward pound in the air, motion. He's just like, strongman pose, and let's see if this armor can shield me from this bullet.
Hold on.
I'll shoot. I
Boy,
guess
the
I'll
wild
shoot.
Yeah, let me see if any of them notice that while you're doing that.
But how exactly does shield work? Is it an impenetrable barrier in front of
No,
you?
so it's
Or is
imperceptible.
it-
So it's imperceptible, which means it's not easily seen, right? It's
Yes.
but it basically just gives him +5 to his AC.
Okay, so
And
is it that was my other question. Is it him himself that is like is there a barrier around like his skin?
Let's put it this way, I'm hoping there is. Yeah.
Because
I'm-
then technically he's wearing the armor, and if it went around his skin, it could just hit the armor and not him.
As your team medic, I advise.
I've never thought about the spell shield so much.
You
I think
should.
normally it's
Son of a bitch.
I do.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
use
it
it
used
a
to be
lot.
my favorite.
Me putting y'all in ridiculous situations where you're like, huh, how does shield work?
because I
You
know
know
the repercussion to how this is supposed to turn out.
It's almost as bad as me trying to test my limits on how sidestep works.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Um,
do it, boy.
yeah, let me double check what AC you would also have additional from the armor. Because you do get it is plate armor, so like it's some good, like you're getting some good condition armor.
Brand new plate armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, plate armor.
Yeah,
Not gonna be
full.
new for long.
He said that's not
It's
it's
like-
plot armor.
Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate to what it actually is. Yeah, plot armor.
In the background, it's gonna be good for long.
I forgot. If we die in the dream, we actually die.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are on Freddy Krueger rolls.
yeah.
Oh Lord.
So funny enough, it's already an 18 with plate armor. So now on top of that, you're hitting a 19, 20, 21, 22,
So I'm
23.
taking it. No one noticed.
Well, let me double check your shot. You did a 14. So
Nah,
I,
his fucking to shoot modifier. That's from grabbing the cat.
Yo. Why didn't it? It's at +3 right, or +8 right now. Oh,
no, there you go.
What was it to hit?
Um,
What's my AC now?
well, hey, guess what?
it's like
Meats.
25.
It was meats beats. Mm.
Oh.
I thought it
Well,
was
nothing
25.
ventured, nothing gained.
And so you feel this like boom as it like hits directly in the chest. And the plate and like it gets past your shield, and that's the first oh no like that you probably like silently like mouth, and then immediately the bullet goes into the uh like dead center mass of the plate, and it actually cracks it.
It. Jesus.
we did this.
And Tanachi, give me the damage roll.
No. Oh man.
You're fucked, bud.
I was gonna tell you if it actually hurts, then you can shoot me back.
No, we don't need both of you shooting.
I was like, don't tempt me with a good time
I
now.
only got so many heals now.
Oh, a
that's
six.
not bad at all.
It's not bad. It's 6. I know you're a wizard, but you're not that squishy anymore. If this was level 1,
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
oh.
that hurt. Like it felt like a mini like your chest hurts. It's
Yeah,
It probably felt like getting hit with a beanbag gun or something,
yeah.
or paintballs right to the straight to the sternum.
like paintballs that were frozen before being
Yeah,
shot.
frozen paintballs. I'm aggravated, but not, you know.
So
And
speaking of,
so with that, Adar rushes in and immediately is like, "See, look at the faulty quality of that. You almost got my customer killed with your faulty piece of armor. No, my armor was good. I think he cheated."
He's not
I
dead.
know when hold on, Caleb.
I
Yeah.
don't think that would have killed an old person.
No.
Her armor also there.
Is what?
Adora's armor, is that also there?
She hasn't put it on anybody yet.
I'm gonna tell her it's her turn. It's your turn for your armor. Let's see how it goes.
You know what?
You just see,
It is,
you
and
just see
she starts to
Lexnor, like,
she straps her armor to herself.
yeah, I was going to say Lexnor's like on one knee, like, ah.
Like y'all don't even have to suggest it. She does it, and she's like, "I have such faith in my own armor that I will wear it, knowing I will not get hurt."
I hand Tanachi one of the beanbag rounds that I had in my inventory and forgot about.
Oh yeah, you forgot about it, huh?
Yeah, after I get shot.
I've had them for fucking forever. I have 17 of
Are
these.
you being
bitches.
legit that you actually have beanbag rounds?
Yeah, he's got
No
beanbag
way.
rounds.
There's
I've
no way.
I've had
After
them
I
since,
get shot.
fucking. Oh,
No,
God.
that's not
I've had
fair.
them
That's
since
not
I was like-
fair.
Well, do you want this incendiary ammo?
Yes, I do want that.
So when you do that, Adara goes, "Hold now, that's not fair. You should be using this."
No, I'm not using that. I just took it from him.
Okay. And Bronson was about to interject about the beanbag round as well. He was gonna say, "Use the real stuff."
Oh, God.
Be careful what you ask for.
So Adara's ready. She stands in her own armor. It's also plate armor.
They're confident. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll find out. 24.
Yeah, why did we let Tanachi shoot the people?
The question is, can you kill a ghost?
We're about to find out. This day might be resetting sooner than we thought, but
Here comes the reset.
Um, give me the damage.
Don't kill this poor lady. I might as well have just had hands laid on her already. She dead.
Yeah. So Tanachi fires the shot, going, okay, boop, and it goes once again dead center mass. Also breaks it, but this time it just goes through it
Oh,
oh.
and through her.
she's dead.
Yes.
Ah.
She
Well,
falls
I
to the
guess that
ground
answers the
dead.
question.
And
Ghosts can die.
Bro.
Bronson kind of is like shocked at first, and he like almost like you can see he almost wants like you can see he almost wants to gloat, but then he like has to stop himself because he's like, oh shit, somebody died. um, and he's like, well, this is not how I wanted this to go.
I
Oh.
mean, y'all all
No.
agreed that we could shoot it.
It was a gentleman's bet.
How about an armor set for free for the problem? And we just
Nah.
kind of look the other.
You keep your armor, and I'm just gonna go lay down.
It's about that time.
Killed a ghost in cold blood. Gonna go take a nap.
Mission well done.
And
Mission well done.
And thankfully, by this point, like most of the like shops had already closed up for the day. It was literally just these two finishing their work, so there was nobody to watch this go down. So no
Lord.
witnesses.
Has
Except
it
for-
been-
Do I have to hide the body of the ghost?
Maybe.
How did a bullet kill a ghost in the first place?
Because you did 8 damage and there are commoner stats,
Dude, nobody told me.
and
What did you think they were?
You know, after the
He
fact,
said an elf.
now that all that has transpired, so they think it's plate mail, but was it really like leather? Like, was it really like
no, it was
something
plate.
else?
It was plate mail.
It
I
was
gave
actual plate.
I gave full AC 18 stats.
Ah, neat.
It's just y'all,
Yeah.
It's just y'all sent your best shot in, and then on the second one, y'all went, "Yeah, we'll let the commoner wear the armor. They'll be fine."
Hey.
If Lax,
Hey,
I think Laxnor would have survived if he took that shot for them.
I know he would have.
Yeah, I'm looking at his health. He would have.
yeah. I probably should subtract my my 6.
Yeah.
But yes, that would have.
What I was
That's
getting at earlier is, do I have to hide the body of this ghost?
Well, hold on. I have a question as well.
Oh.
Real quick. Technically, two.
Is she gonna be
One.
back?
Caleb,
Mhm.
do dream diamonds work on dreamers like this?
Oh,
No, this This is where I, as a DM, have to give no comment.
Well, I'm gonna go find out real quick. Better to find out now than later. So I'm gonna go and bust into Simone's shop. Also, as a minute passed.
Y'all have time. I assume, like,
Okay.
y'all... Yeah.
I bust into Simone's shop. I don't say a word to her. I go, I grab one of the diamonds, and I come back outside and cast Revivify on Adara.
Adara, yeah.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah. It would actually be Resurrection if you're getting a diamond from her.
Oh, I've got Revivify, and there's a 1
Oh, you
minute
got
time
Revivify?
limit.
Oh, that's why. Got it. So you just bust in, get the things you need, pay, not even say, and then bust out.
Oh no, I
The
I
pay
go
was
put it on
not
my
a,
fucking tab.
yeah, because the pay was probably not part of the equation.
I was to say he was option.
Well, you still needed a diamond for Revivify, yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I'd say you can make it in time if you're giving me a athletics.
All right.
Because you're running, I assume.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Barely. You barely get it. I would say, like, this is a meets beat situation. You meet the DC. You meet the DC. And and so, like, you're quickly, like, describe how Revivify works for you, because this is the first time we've seen it in action, I think.
Oh.
Hey,
Sorry. This is a Seth didn't actually think he'd have to use this as soon as he did.
sorry.
Look at the spell's description real quick.
It's, you touch the creature that's died within the last minute, they get 1 HP back. Can't revive anybody that's died of old age, or restore any missing body parts with it. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So I think what that kind of looks like is that Boone, like, goes and he crouches down and, like, crushes it in his hand.
Oh, like the diamond, the air quote diamond.
Yeah. And he, like, slaps them really hard on the chest like it's a pseudo defibrillator.
Mm-hmm. Got it. So, yep. You're basically doing chest compressions at this point.
Yeah, like, it's just the angriest get up anyone has ever heard.
And, like,
Okay, Freddy.
unlike the fifth one, like the fifth little chest compression you do, you hear as, like, the air comes back to Adara.
Well,
Now look, I don't know if you know how dumb that was, but don't do that again.
Gods be damned.
I guess it can't be helped. We did send our best marksman in after all.
Bronson, I think you win. I don't think I want to win on. I don't think I want to win on these conditions.
To be fair with either of you, I think you both lose, and that's one way to take this on the chin.
Yeah, I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing to accept that we neither of us won today.
Yeah, to be fair, both armors did break.
One was worse than the other, but who's to say? Who's going to point fingers on a day like today?
Oh
You're
my
lucky
god.
duct tape hasn't been invented yet.
I have something just as good as duct tape.
Oh man.
I had to use a third level spell slot for this shit.
Good thing we're about to go to sleep.
Motherfucker. Do you have any idea?
That's only a short rest.
Wait.
You think I get these bitches back?
Oh man.
Remember, this is Atharis, motherfucker. A long rest is 3 days.
Oh man. I feel like Seth would be the Larry David of D&D universe. Just
Fuck.
trying Oh man.
Cool little experiment though.
All right,
Yeah.
at this point, it's dark. It's getting dark. Everybody's heading home. Even Bronson and Adar are calling it a day. They aren't even bothering to clean up their shop after this mess.
And I blame them.
Yeah, I'd go home too.
That's a day. That's a mess for tomorrow. Before when they're opening shop, that they'll deal with that in the morning.
Been there, done that.
Yep. And so, yeah.
Oh, Skip has to be asleep by now.
He's doing scrolling currently.
God, that would be the worst.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's go check in on our newest rescuee.
Also, I do have a better solution. Going back on a joke. For duct tape, there is a magical solution to it, and it's a cantrip. It's called mending.
I know something Boone wants to mend.
His eyes together.
Oh, if only. If only.
All right, so y'all make your way to Skip's house.
Yep.
Skip is indeed asleep.
So
Alright.
what are we doing to Skip in his sleep?
Something more innocent than that sounded, but
You phrased that
Jesus.
so horrible.
I mean, hey, y'all were
we're
hinting
only
at
gonna
it.
evade his dreams.
Nope.
Invade his dreams, okay.
Alright.
Well, y'all
Alright.
invade his dreams, I'll be invading his personal space. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, y'all do have to touch her in order to,
Hey, bro. Hey.
not that
I
way.
just go and
Behave.
Sometimes the jokes write
Okay.
themselves.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
just grab the wrist and put the
Yeah. Yeah. Who's got the? Yeah, I was gonna say who's got the sleep mask.
That is a good question.
Who do you think?
Oh, the boss. That's fair.
I was gonna say me, but you know.
I feel
Hey,
like
once we're done, you can have it all you want.
I was
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily need it.
I feel like Black Snorville, all people, doesn't need it, but also would use it to like harass the rest of y'all.
Oh my god.
Because you can use it to enter anybody's dreams, not just these targets. Y'all know that, right?
Yep.
Why
They
were
just-
we going in Skip streams again?
They just need to be asleep. Yeah. Because Octavian is like, hey, my city's going wild because some of these dreamers aren't sleeping correctly. Fix their dreams. and then my city will calm the fuck down, essentially.
Okay.
And then in return, he has said he will guide y'all out of Dreamtown.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Yep. All right. Hold hands. You all know the deal.
Now, just so we can catch Tanachi up before y'all get into the dream. The thing that y'all learned from the last dream is that Octavian's a lying son of a bitch, and you actually want to do, like, Octavian said you need to, like, just let them dream peacefully. You need to actually do the opposite to a degree. To a degree, you don't want to outright kill them, right? But you want to, like, what you want to do is kind of let, because these dreams are supposed to be twisted memories of how they died. Octavian,
So
Octavian doesn't want them to know how they died, obviously, because they
we have to
shouldn't
help
be.
them
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
So we have to keep them from dying?
Well,
Well, explain to
Octavian,
them how they died.
Octavian wants them to not die in the dream. Y'all want to have it explain what happened to them if you're trying to free them from Octavian. That's the first Tristram you already freed. So at this point, y'all have already freed one person. What's two more?
Breaking a deal with the man promising to get
Okay,
us out
and
of
then
here.
he left?
Well, he's probably in his own house or whatever, doing
Tristram's
his own thing.
well, Tristram's pretending to still be a dreamer, like like they're not in control of by Octavian anymore. Like so like they don't have to do what Octavian like programmed them to do on the daily basis, like y'all saw with some of the other dreamers where they have certain things they do on a daily basis.
Mhm.
Tristram no longer has to do that, but Tristram is still pretending to do that while also talking to other dreamers, trying to get them out of the programming and trying to help y'all.
Cool.
So, yeah, that means Tristram had to pretend to walk backwards as well at some point.
I'm sure that was comical, given he wasn't programmed to, but you know.
Yeah,
He's not programmed to right now.
because Tristram walked to the. I mean, Tristram probably walked to the city and was like, "Oh shit, I gotta do that before Octavian notices." But yeah, I just wanted to explain that before we got into the dream, so that way Tanachi kind of knew what y'all did last time, and kind of
Yep.
knows that like y'all are going against Octavian's plan. That way you're all on the same like page. Yeah, on the same page. Yeah.
We might want to get out of here, but we're not jerks.
Yeah.
We can be called assholes, though.
And probably have been by plenty of people that.
Oh, I just look at what happened with the armor, just the armor sellers.
All right. Well, it's time to put on the sleep mask and hold hands and go into Skip's dreams.
Yep, we do that.
Alrighty. This is gonna be y'all are helping me find out if I did this right or not.
Oh man,
It should be
I
like,
think I gotta zoom in.
yeah, I will focus ping so that way y'all are on your characters. It should be,
Let's see.
it
I
should be
don't
that
know if this is done right.
y'all shouldn't see anything except your
I
characters.
can only see. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, I'm gonna refresh. I don't actually see anything. I just see the square. I don't see our characters. Hold on.
Shit.
Hold on.
Hang
Hold
on.
on.
It might be me though. My browser's kind of tripping.
I was gonna say it looks like Boone at least could see himself because he was moving.
I can
I can move
see
shit.
just barely.
Imagine there is, for lack of a better way to explain it, it's the shadow of was it Shadow of War, Fog of War,
It's
or
the Fog
whatever.
of War. Yeah, let me
Yeah,
fix
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Let me fix it.
yeah. It's good. I think it's good. It's just I can't see my token. I see the names popping up as I hover over everyone, but I can't see any tokens for some
Here,
reason.
I will.
I'm wondering if this is a me thing, because my browser's slightly tripping.
Oh,
I will-
I
hold on,
too,
hold on.
'cause
I'm
I
gonna
see a square around us.
I'm gonna reveal some more.
Like, I know we're here, right? But, like, I can't see the token.
There we go.
Yeah, no.
Is that better?
So that's all. Yeah, we can see a little. I mean, I can see a little bit, but I still can't see tokens. And so let me log out and log back in or something.
Hold on, I will double check that the tokens are on the right layer. This is
I don't
yeah.
think they are.
They're
wait,
all on
can y'all not see?
they're all on token layer.
Do you have the player point of view pulled up, Caleb?
No, let me switch and see what it looks like in player mode.
It is.
I will
dark.
say, I had confusion upon myself.
I might just have to completely.
Unmask.
Yeah, yeah, I might have to just completely unmask and hope that that fixes it. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Where you can see the names, but not the actual tokens.
What if you re-drag in a token? I know that I've had to do that from time to time. For some reason, in my game I'm running, Sky's character's token won't update, even though I can see it in the little thing on the right. I can see it's updated, but then when I drag him on the board, he won't update. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, let me.
Bro got the funky character.
We're gonna test with Zaphael. We're gonna remove him. Oop. And then we're gonna bring him back in.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Yep. No. So it must be something else then.
It's got to be something with this fog of war then, I guess. Hold on.
Are you sure it's not like the tokens are under the map, like the layer under?
No,
the
they're
map?
all on token layer. Otherwise, you wouldn't.
Like a map layer, token layer, and a GM layer.
Otherwise, y'all wouldn't even be able. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't even be able to see that, let alone. Hold on.
That is confusing.
New Zaphael token. Can y'all see him?
Mm-mm.
Okay, then it's the fog of war. Okay. Stupid fog of war. I was trying to try something different.
Yeah.
I think I see what you were trying to do.
Well, because it's a
And
maze.
I appreciate the effort.
There we go. Can y'all see the whole maze? Can y'all see everything?
No, I see nothing.
Oh, hang on. I see some things changing. Oh, now it's just a black square. Yeah, I don't even have the map.
Oh, it reset to completely hidden. Crap. Just reveal all of it. This was like the dumbest thing I tried to do, I guess.
I feel the efforts. They weren't in vain, but Roll20 for its uses does seem to have its hiccups. I've experienced this firsthand.
I'm glad I've never tried to run anything on 20.
It's not a bad platform, to be honest. I actually really enjoy it, but at the same token, yeah, there are hiccups at times.
Let me rejoin this player and just see how that looks.
I'm sure it's a really cool.
I kind of hate to know that you went through and you chopped the map up into like 12 pieces only for this to not work.
Oh no, I didn't even do that. I just fog of warred it and then thought,
That's
oh,
what I mean.
cool.
You put like 12 little boxes, and you're like, I can undo these layer by layer, and no, or piece by piece, I should say.
Yeah. Okay.
Good old,
yeah. Okay.
Good old technology.
Well, for now, I will just describe what's going on, and we'll theater the mind it until I can fix it.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, y'all make it to this. And plus, you're not even here yet, anyways. Y'all first in the dream find yourselves in this dark room that is a mess of mismatched furniture, obviously stolen valuable goods, paper notes and plans and diagrams. A cork board sits on one wall in the room. A hand-drawn map labeled Graffendam affixed to it with daggers in the corners. Certain areas have been circled in ink with added notes and other doodles. A small amount of light filters in from the two windows in the east side of the room near the door. And Skip is here as well. Well, no, Skip's not here yet. Sorry. Yeah, basically, yeah, so you're in this, like, kind of, well, I'll let y'all explore the room first, and then we can kind of reveal more about it as y'all get it.
Alrighty. I guess immediate glances, is there anything that particularly stands out? Like a path or a light source or
I mean, you've got, like I said, you've kind of got the light source from the small amount of light that's coming in from the two windows on the east side of the room next to the door.
um hmm.
I guess I'm just gonna walk forward until we reach a crossroads.
Alright. I'll follow third in line.
Third in line.
So are y'all just kind of, so I can kind of figure out are y'all walking towards the door? Is that my understanding?
Yeah.
Okay.
I won't be going second, I'll tell you that. I'll go third.
Do y'all just open it, or what's the plan here?
I mean, I would assume I would probably say I would open it, but since Tanachi's going first, he's just gonna swing the door open.
Everything's
Yeah,
black
fuck
here.
it.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're all kind of dealing with currently. We're imagining the room.
Yeah,
as it
here
is.
I'll just for now I'll put y'all in there while I fix it. So y'all walk up to the door, and Tanachi opens it, and you find yourself at the top of a 30-foot ladder.
Oh, this doesn't feel right.
So this room is at the top of a 30-foot ladder, and if you kind of look out, you can see the roofs of the other favelas shaded from the sun by Gildreath overhead. Right, this bigger um, and also you see Skip climbing up the ladder. And when she sees y'all, she beams, her face kind of lights up with recognition at y'all.
Who's the crazy one looking at us?
Let's skip.
Who? I believe I remembered someone named Skip.
All right, good. Everybody's here.
Apparently we are.
We're here. I'm queer. Get used to it.
Ha!
2025. Yeah.
Blades always with the jokes.
Blades. Yes. Yes, Blades. As he kind of looks around and starts nodding. Blades is the funny one.
I went to the bathroom.
Whoa, you went robot mode.
Did you want to repeat that?
Beth?
Hello?
There you go.
There you go.
Yo.
We lost you.
Did you want to?
Damn it.
Yeah, you went robot for a second. Did you want to repeat?
Yeah. I was in the bathroom real quick. What did I miss?
Oh, so now, Skip is here, and she called Hume Blades, and she looks at y'all like she recognizes y'all, and she's just like, yeah, everybody's here, cool. And she like walks up to the map and she's like, "It's finally time for the big one."
Yes, the
Exactly.
big
What is
one.
the big
think
one?
we're somewhat.
We are all
I play along
definitely
with this
ready
game.
for the. We're all definitely ready for the big one.
Speak for yourself. She called me Blades. That usually means
Of
I'm probably
course,
going to have to fight
Blades.
something.
Blades, what are you talking about? Has the sickness gotten to you? As I start like nudging you in the elbow with my elbow, I meant.
I play along, and this doesn't kill me. I'm going to kill you.
Hey, now,
Promise.
there's no look. There's no reason to mess with books. Books is cool.
You hear that, books?
Yes,
You're cool.
yeah, yes, Blades. I hear how cool I am. But in the fight, I mean,
Boone will
Oh, you're
get the
roboting
map
again.
to see what's kind of written down on it. Motherfucker.
I might have to switch your. I might have to switch your nickname
that
to
was funny.
Robot.
Robot Thug. That was my name forever.
Hello?
There you go.
Yes, we got you.
Howdy, partner.
Alright. Cool.
Welcome back
Okay.
to the world of
So
living.
I think I understood what you said. You said you looked at the map to kind of see notes written on it, right?
Yeah.
So you when you look at it up close, you see like the big heist, kind of like, or the big one labeled on it, and you can kind of put together that this is like a heist map. Like this is, it's a, and like, if you give me, because you might know this region. Let me double check. Yes, because we talked about this.
Damn.
Give me a his.
I think I get it.
History or survival?
I think Skip is gonna try and do this heist and then dies in the heist, and we gotta convince him not to do the heist.
Well, Skip.
Well, actually, the opposite. I think we need to explain how he died in the heist, but
She.
I'm
close
gonna ask.
enough.
I'm gonna
She,
ask
yes.
exactly what the big gig is again. I seem to have come down with a bit of short-term amnesia.
Well, yes. So Fang's overlooking the map right now, but we need to come down on them and like so. Our first priority is because it's got a this plan has multiple steps, and we've been kind of planning this for a while, right?
Yes.
So the first priority is getting upstairs to the Guildreath. With a 7, yeah, you don't recognize what's, yeah.
Yeah.
I was figuring Boone might want to look, but
Okay.
yeah.
I'm back. What the
Oh.
fuck is going on with the phone right now?
Okay, I need a history or survival for you to understand the map. Beyond, like, the label on it.
Also, I believe your name is Fangs.
Yeah, his name is Fangs.
And this is book.
Fangs, Book, Blade.
Blades.
Well,
Plural.
Fang,
excuse me.
really Fang, sorry, singular for Boone.
Oh, am I? But I am plural.
Natural 20 for
Yes.
a total of 23.
So you, Fang, recognize that this is a map of the Graffendam Guildreath area, which is a little bit east of Barak. It's that mountain region that we talked about one time. Because I was double checking that was the Unterdam. We were double checking that was on the map at one point, and you were like, "Oh yeah, it's that mountain over there on the east." Unterdam. Yeah, it's you with like the dots on it over it. and then
Interdam.
Nterdam, Interdam.
The Hunchback of Utterdam.
And so like you recognize that, oh, okay, this is like this is Gildreath, which is like the rich district essentially that she's got a map stolen from.
All right.
And so she's been like laying out a plan for like how to make her way into Gildreath and get. And she's like, yeah, we need to get past. We need to get a permit to ride either the freight elevator or the passenger elevator into the Interdam Customs office. So we have a couple options, and I need y'all's input on this. So we can either pretend to be a band of wealthy merchants for a passenger pass, or we can hide inside of boxes and barrels for a trip up the freight elevator.
Is
there a weight limit for the freight elevator?
I don't believe so, Fang. That is an issue because we do. I mean, we've got all of us, which I mean, we got wings. She points to Zaphiel. We got blades. We got Bruiser. Points at Tanachi. I mean, we got Fang, knives. Points at Aaron, and then of course books. But I mean, I think books is the easiest to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be easy to get me up there.
Yeah, because you're the lightest.
Okay.
Well,
We go with that. We go with the freight option. How are we getting out of the box?
Well, that would put us into. Well, once we, I mean, I mean, we're probably dealing with a bunch of hoity-toity stuck-ups, you know. So once we get there, we're up there because once they don't really look at the barrels every time, so we can just get out of the barrel once we're up there.
Yeah. All right. Remind me again, Skip, what we're looking for.
Right. So we are trying to get the Aquanos. We're stealing a jar of Aquanos.
Books. The hell is that?
The Aquanos.
Give me.
Which let me.
Are you gonna try to lie, or are you gonna try to see if you actually know what it is?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I know what it is.
Okay, give me a history or religion check.
Oh, interesting.
You can do it.
Yes, those are the same thing. Wonderful. Oh, actually, I seem to know what I'm doing.
22. Okay. The
Aquanos, of course.
So the Aquanos is a. I'll just kind of tell it to you, and then you can say that you shared it, or you can flavor it your however Laxnor would share it, because that does tend to be sometimes how you do it.
Yes.
So basically, there's a dam that is a total mystery that's built from the obsidian black granite that spans the valley that's in that area near Barak's empire, right? No one knows who built it or even when, and atop the dam lies the reservoir filled with water with magical properties. This water is known to locals as Aquanos and remains at temperatures just above freezing and can only be heated or cooled through magical means. It also greatly increases the yield of crops and the potency of potions. So whoever controls Aquanos controls economic prosperity in the region. So it comes as no surprise, therefore, that the possession of Aquanos is what separates the wealthy elite living at the top of the dam near the reservoir from those who live below, such as Skip and yourselves in this moment. Yeah.
All right. So, upon recalling that regaling bit of knowledge, yes, the Aquanos. Pretty fancy water that stays cool no matter the temperature outside. Goes really good in a nice drink.
Right. Um, it's also good for magical properties that are in it. Potions are a little more powerful if you put even a little bit of it in it.
Now, come on now, Skip. You know you'd enjoy a good Aquamos drink.
Right.
All right.
It's not the only reason we're here, but we might as well if we're going to venture into the Valley of the Beast.
Anything else? This place well guarded?
Well, yes, we're gonna be. Well, I don't. I assume there's gonna be some guards up there, but we've never been up there. Um, this is a case of we're going in blind because we just aren't rich enough to have had a chance to really get a look, right?
Yes.
But it will require us to try to blend in with high-class citizenry once we're up there. So we're gonna have to get some fancy disguises.
All right.
What should we wear?
Well, being the fanciest one of the bunch, we should look like librarians.
And as you say that, when y'all look down, you notice that you're all dressed as librarians, as Laxnor described.
Oh. Oh boy.
I was going to ask our friend Blades over there for his opinion. He actually has the bearing of nobility, but I guess this will work.
Librarians. Oh, Laxnor, how you get us into these situations.
I don't know. This whole plan sounds like a way for us to die or end up in jail.
Nonsense. We've been through this many times, haven't we, Skips?
Well, we have to risk this. This is what we've been working towards.
Planning, I mean.
Right.
Planning this for some time, so it is important
Well.
that we succeed in our endeavors.
Correct.
All right. Well, so the plan is, just so that I've got this straight, hide in the barrels on the freight elevator.
Is that
Get
the
taken up.
okay? Is that the preferred method that you wanted to do? Was hide in the barrels?
There was another method, but
Well, the other method was like what poses like a merchant convoy.
Yeah.
Traveling librarians.
Yep.
If you're Laxnor, yes.
Laxnor, yes. Okay. So that's the plan we're going with.
Which one?
the traveling librarians are the barrels.
Because once y'all are in, the disguises are for when you're in. But
Yeah.
But are you? How are you getting in? Is really the first question. So
We use the freight elevator.
okay.
We hide in the boxes. We don't have to hide our gear, so I'd recommend that one.
Seems sensible. What would I be without my books?
Indeed. Okay. Well, with that, before you even know it, Skip claps her hands with enthusiasm as she's like, "All right, let's do this!" And without really any chance to think, you are already inside the barrels, moving your way up the elevator.
I don't like the way that this one dreamed. Too rash, too fast paced.
Don't complain too much; they might hear you.
But
It depends
no,
who's
I'm
who's in.
merely,
It depends who's in
merely
what
reading.
barrel.
I was gonna say, merely reading from one of my books, of course.
That's a good question. Who isn't what barrel?
Um, how many people to a barrel?
Um, I'd say 2 people can fit in each barrel.
Oh, well then yes, me and Boone are definitely partnered up.
Yeah.
Because that would be what Boone wants.
That would make sense of how y'all could talk to each other. Yeah.
And definitely is what Boone would want in this situation.
I mean, it's
So, like,
Najir and the other one. They're just like pretty tight, I guess.
I guess that means is Skip by themselves or is one of the other NPCs by themselves?
I feel like it's only fitting that Aaron is by himself.
Oh,
Poor Aaron. That puts either I guess that would put what Zaphael with Skips.
Yeah. Wings. Wings is with Skips.
Yeah, wings.
God, what a
Oh,
pairing.
blades and bruisers. We got fangs and books, skips and wings, and old knives over there. You know how he likes to go.
Yeah, you know. He likes to be by himself. He's a brooder.
He will be riding up the elevator. Actually, to be
Yes.
fair though, he has the most room in the barrel. So
Yeah, so actually, he's probably the happiest.
yeah, I was gonna say Bruiser's not having a great time being shoved in a barrel with blades, but you know.
Alright, well, eventually y'all make it up. And y'all feel the elevator kind of jolt to a stop as it hits the top. And a few seconds pass of no movement.
Do the little open up the little barrel. You're out.
What do you see?
That's a good question. What do I see?
So you find yourself in this port, and well, you've made it to the top of this port, right? And so you see the Gildreath as a decadent wonderland that
Wow.
is alive with the buzz of leisure. Couples stroll down charming cobblestone walkways lined with meticulously trimmed evergreen hedges, parasols between them to shield them from the light snow dusting the plants. Families sit in wrought iron lawn furniture, sipping tea and exchanging pleasantries. Children play near topiaries clipped into animal shapes, taking care not to dirty their clothes where their parents can see them.
Happy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Boone, we gotta get out of here.
Yep, I know.
We don't fit in here.
I know. All right.
Yeah.
What we get?
So yeah, in a way, it's you kind of see it almost like a maze. But before y'all can actually explore this place, that's gonna be it for this session because it's almost 2 hours. Yeah, we've been going. Y'all been role playing, having good times, interacting with people in
That
in the dream town.
that actually works out for me.
Yeah.
I have worked out.
Blasting some lady in the chest.
Yeah,
Like,
phrasing.
I think
And then I
4:30.
came in blasting. Oof, 4:30, brother. That's like
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
yikes.
we'll
Yeah,
go
get
ahead and
some
wrap
rest,
this up
bro.
then. So thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And if you really like our content, check out the Patreon, which is linked down below, where you can watch our content before it's released publicly on YouTube. Also, be sure to check out our Discord, also linked down below, so you become part of our community. Also, check out some of our friends who also do D&D over at the Steam_Dungeon on YouTube with their Trials of Naboo campaign. They are live on Sundays 5 to 7 Central Standard Time. But if you don't have time to watch it when they're live, they keep the VODs up there as well. So go check them out. They're really good friends of ours. And I believe that's everything we've got. So we will see you all next time, where they will have to navigate the maze. Goodbye.